Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Adobe Live Day 3 of this special week about the Hidden Treasures project working in collaboration with the Bauhaus. And I'm happy to be live again with you, Jeroen.
So thanks. Happy to be here again.
Yeah. So
I think today's going to be a lot of fun because
I think so.
The last 2 days were really prep work.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of opening up menus, writing bits of code for the expressions. And today we're actually going to use the type in a design. So I think today will be more visual and a lot of fun to work with. So.
I see Tima, who is really into this motion design streams. Thanks for being back. I see Julia, hello, bonsoir. Yeah, good evening, good morning, depending on in which part of the world you're watching us. We're live from Paris this week, so it's 7 p.m. for us.
Yep.
And we'll be live for 2 hours. So if you missed the first episodes, you can access the replays on behance.net/live. There is a replays tab. On the first day, you were animated one of the shared typeface from the Bauhaus called Zens with the technique using expressions. On the second day, you also shared some techniques with different ones. We playing with the stroke and extending the stroke and also explaining some expressions. And today, let's have more fun. And hopefully we'll have time to share maybe something on social and we can see Erik Spiekermann to see if he will give us some feedback. Okay, so maybe all together today we can spam Erik Spiekermann. He was our guest on the first day. He's the god of typeface design, and he was also involved in this project, training, giving advice to graphic students, let's say design students, to bring this typeface back to life. So this is awesome. And what will happen today? So it's a special day on day 3.
Yep.
We will do a chat and win. Today we will give away not a pillow, but a bottle. And I think it will be an empty bottle. Sorry. So you will receive, there is no Adobe Water CC yet. You just get the bottle. But you can fill it with whatever you need. But look, it's so shiny. Look at that. It looks like a rocket almost, you see?
Like
with the planets all around. It's aluminium,
Nice.
Yeah, that's, and coffee, you can put coffee also, Ryan Ford. Adobe Coffee CC.
Adobe
some creative
whiskey.
juice ID, that's a good one, I like it. And then also we will review 2 portfolios, so we invite you if you want to share portfolios, especially if you are in typeface animation and motion design. And we'll review 2 portfolios at the end, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Looking forward to that.
Cool. Let's start. Maybe a few words about Animography for people who are joining us just today, and we can discover a new typeface today. So in the background, actually, this is a typeface that you animated.
Yep.
And
this is Zircon by Hanken. He did the design, I did the animation. It's super glitchy typeface with lots of layers and lots of ways to customize it. And if you're just tuning in and you're new to Animography, Animography is a type foundry and web shop for animated typefaces for After Effects. So
I love this design. Who made the illustrations?
This is Timo Kelder, also known as Zwarte Koffie. He's a friend of mine, and we share a studio together.
And which one should we feature today, to give a shout out to one of these types?
Yeah, let's go with, let's go a bit further down. Okay. Let's do multicolores. It's
multicolor is a good one?
Yeah, it's super nice.
Wow. And again, so I can use what you were showing in After Effects with the controllers. So I guess I can change the colors. Just
if you scroll down, let's.
Oh my God! Look at that.
So so you can have one color.
Oh yes, one color it looks good too.
Yeah.
But then you can have like up to 4 colors. Wow! Look at this.
You can turn on the little splashes you see and.
What? Looks so neat. Oh, and all the accents. Wow.
Yeah, all the accented characters. There's even Cyrillic characters.
Oh, Cyrillic. Oh my God.
So there's a lot of language support there.
It's a huge character set. So when we see the time that it takes you to animate one letter, like I cannot imagine a full alphabet.
Yeah. This one is not done by me. It's done by Vaidas Šmiliauskas. And you can see here if you scroll up a bit.
Okay. I have all the steels.
Yeah.
That's nice. The numbers.
Yeah, so you
It
can
looks like
look
Slack.
at the design and see if it works for you. And
Looks like the color palette of Slack,
yeah, definitely.
right? It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Awesome. So that's Animography. That's
Yep.
that's your project, your baby,
Yeah.
in a way. And so you work with multiple designers. I wanted you to talk about the project, but maybe I misunderstood. Okay, let me-
Mobilo, maybe?
No, it's one typeface, but you were like a lot of designers working.
Yeah. It's franchise.
Yeah, this one. So, yeah, can you explain what this is about?
Yeah, definitely. This is these animated typefaces that I make and the others make. They all follow a certain system. Like the design is a system because you need coherence. So a lot of shapes are repeated and a lot of curves are repeated. But for the design, that's essential. But for the animation, you can go super crazy because you don't want to see the same animation repeated with every letter. So you can already guess what the rest is going to look like. And then you start to wait instead of look at the animation play out.
It's not the case of franchise. Like
no. So
each character has its
how
own
can
animation.
I put as much
God.
random animation in a typeface as possible and see if it still stands as a coherent design system?
It's a nice challenge.
So instead of doing every character myself in a different style, because then it would end up being the same handwriting over and over again, I invited a different designer for each character and just gave them creative freedom with few rules like 4 colors, maximum 1 second.
This duration,
Yeah, and no third-party plugins, so it works for everyone who has the most basic version of After Effects. So this was a big success because I also didn't know what the others were going to supply to me. So it was a big,
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a big surprise. I get presents like these in my mailbox every day, and then I just combine them all in one big After Effects file, which was a giant project by itself. But
how long did it take to like synchronize, like to sync with everyone and deliver a franchise?
I purposely forgot because
you don't want to remember this
there was a
information.
deadline and like 50% of the people supplied on the last day of the deadline or in the week after.
It's like when we do the challenges, they submit everything during the 5 last minutes.
Yeah.
We have Sebastian in the chat. Awesome. He's a great designer. He does also After Effects.
I saw his animation for the Hidden Treasures this morning. Super nice.
Good to see you, Sebastian.
And then we did, because the project was so nice, we did another one of it, and it's called Mobilo.
Okay. Here we go.
There it is.
Mobilo.
And I think it's even nicer because we did
I
3
didn't
versions of every character. So every character has 3 alternates. The design is the same, but animation is different.
236
so
animators. Oh my God.
So if you have bananas, you can do 3 different A's, 2 different N's.
Very smart how you show the alternates. Oh my God, it's crazy.
You can choose your own colors and.
Wow. So good.
Yeah, the organization of this was insane because I don't have a producer working on this. And then we did a regular weight that's like super clean that goes with it, so it's a bit more balanced, so it's not all super crazy.
So you can go from clean to crazy.
Yeah, so you can combine them.
Wow, awesome. Awesome project.
And it's fun because there's so many different styles, but when you put them together, because they have the same colors, they just mix really well and they strengthen each other.
Yeah, CCLA c'est génial.
It's free.
Good. Yeah, genius.
Get it, download it.
It's free.
Play with it.
Oh my God, you're crazy. We need to talk. Okay. Okay, so now let's have fun with animated typefaces. Okay.
Yeah.
I will let you start in After Effects, and what do you have in mind? What's your plan?
Let's share my screen. So this is where we left yesterday. The Bauhaus exams we did on Monday or on Tuesday, and yesterday we did the Yoshmi typeface. And I'm gonna go into the Yoshmi and show that. So we didn't manage to do the S at the end. So I did it this afternoon.
Oh,
And
very nice. That's what you did yesterday.
yeah, so you can also now type it. And I also added out animation. So if we go into our resolution, changed a bit, I guess. There we go. So we can now just type it. There it is. And it is
very
in
clean.
animation and out
no.
animation.
Oh, nice.
So this is just the trim paths effect.
Okay.
But I
the
also
other
added added a slider for the other way, so we can go in and out. So that's what we're going to be using today. My plan is to make at least one, maybe two animated typographic loops, bit poster designish.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to start with the Sans typeface.
So you want to do in a square or
I'm gonna
Or
use
in
a
a-
poster format, so I'm gonna do
poster,
it.
like portrait?
Yeah, 700 by
Interesting.
1000, which is one of a standard poster size.
Okay.
And maybe it's fun to have a quick look at Bauhaus posters before we start, because I have a rough idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are some things that I wanna take away from this. With Bauhaus posters, you immediately see the angle at the type at which the type is set, like in here and in here. Everything is tilted a bit, so I really like that. So I want to take that. I like the geometric
The
shapes.
very bold geometric shapes. Okay.
So the triangles, the circles, and
Yeah, with some
love that.
overlays. Mm-hmm.
And one thing that's been used in Bauhaus a lot is the lowercase or uppercase. So you don't combine them.
Ah, okay.
So there's no real sentence case. There's never a word starting
one
with a...
uppercase and then lowercase. Yeah.
So it's all lowercase, or all uppercase.
Oh, yeah.
So that's also something that we're going to be working with.
Okay.
So let's dive in there.
Let's go.
So I'm going to build this up from shape layers.
Yeah. So what I've noticed with the shape layers is that you really need to use your reposition anchor point all the time. You know.
Yeah.
Here you just center it. So
Yeah, I just center it, so I'm going to change it from the layer transform parameters instead of the rectangle group. There's a lot of hierarchy in there, but I keep organized by using zeroing this out. That works for me. So I'm going -10. Seems nice. And watch this. I want to touch the corners like that, more or less.
Okay.
So this is going to be the most basic shape.
Do you have a composition in mind already, or you want to experiment a bit?
I have a rough composition in mind. I want to use the geometric shapes to kind of build my composition, but I want to have this square that's tilted to have something to sit on.
Okay, yeah.
So now it's
And give
wedged
some
in
weight.
between the sides. So there's a bit of a reason that it's tilted like that.
Okay.
So
And Jim Joseph had a question. How do you do the wiggling text animation?
the wiggling text animation.
Yeah. What do you mean, Jim?
I think he means the Sans typeface.
I guess it's when we were, for example. I mean, you can watch the replay.
Yeah,
But
that's the replay of day one.
yeah, so what's interesting is that Jeroen is using a lot of expressions, and not keyframes. And so expressions is when you add code to control properties, such as the position and the rotation. So with After Effects, you can either do it manually, where you say, okay, at 0 seconds you are here, that's one keyframe, and then after 3 seconds you will be here, you just move everything, and then After Effects will interpolate the movement and create all the frames between these two keyframes. So that's the manual way, but what he's doing for Animography, and all the designers of Animography actually, are creating a very flexible system where you can change the properties of the speed, it could be the colors, it can be anything. And then in this code, in the expressions, you added a lot of, for sense, a lot of random, properties. So that's why you can feel that. So what's cool is that even if you use the same character, like in Bauhaus, you have 2 times the A and 2 times the U, but they won't have exactly the same animation. It will be a little bit different because of thanks to these random properties. So you can randomize, for instance, from 0 to 20, the coordinates on the y-axis, and that's why the 2 characters won't exactly have the same behavior. Maybe when you do random the first time, it will give you a 5, and the second time it will give you 11, and that's why they won't start in exactly the same position. So that's, yeah. I really invite you to watch the replay. That was the episode on day 1 where you were using random.
Yeah, it's not that hard, but it's difficult to explain, right? Because it's a process with many steps.
Yeah. So for the moment, you are just positioning shapes, right? There is no animation yet?
No, just...
How did you create the triangle?
It's a poly star.
You have the poly tool,
with 3...
and you can change the number of faces in the property here. Oh, that's nice. That's easy. Almost easier than Illustrator.
Yeah, I find that creating shapes like this is really...
you need to know the shortcut.
Yeah, I think in After Effects it's sometimes easier.
So Arturo is asking, is it like Illustrator? So After Effects is funny because
mostly
when it was created, it was really more about bitmaps, like animating Photoshop layers and video. But then they quickly introduced the concept of vectorized shapes, but more to create masks. But now that motion design is mainly 2D, like yesterday, James Curran, like Slim Jim Studio, was in the chat, and he creates everything in After Effects. All his characters, he starts with shape. He doesn't use Illustrator at all. And I see more and more designers just use the shape tool. There is the pen tool too. That works. So yeah, very similar to Illustrator. I would say that in After Effects you just have the basic vector tools, but you can do almost everything with basic vector tools. And the purpose at the end is, of course, to animate these shapes. Okay, there is no point of creating a poster for print in After Effects. Have you used in After Effects some plugins to have like a physics engine?
Newton?
Yeah, Newton.
Yeah. Yeah, this almost looks like Newton.
Looks like
I think
Newton.
if you do some Newton stuff with this, you can have a lot of fun. That's not what I want to do today. I want to keep this fairly static, so it's more of a poster feel, but it might be even easier to just put out the shapes floating in midair, hit Newton, let it relax, and then let everything settle in, and then you have a composition. Yeah, but I'm just going to do this manually for now.
I'm just kidding. It's a French studio, so that's why I'm...
Yeah, it's awesome. I have the plugin, and I use it sometimes.
Yeah, very good.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, maybe we can just watch a video of Newton so they understand what this is. If you can just pause so we don't miss what you're doing.
Yes.
So that's Newton. Maybe you can explain what. what you can do with Newton. Oh, Newton 3. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so Newton.
2D physics. Oh, here we go.
They have, it's insane. It analyzes the vector shape, and you can give stuff certain weights and.
So it will analyze the composition with the vectors, and then you add gravity.
Yeah, gravity.
You say
and
these
also
two bars
bounce and
they
friction,
don't move.
and then everything just calculates by itself.
Oh, yeah.
And
bounce, friction. So now they will be bouncy. I know.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it places all the keyframes there for you, and you can even manipulate keyframes afterwards.
And joints. What are joints?
Yeah, with joints you can link certain things together, just like the joints in your arm.
Oh,
like make a
bones.
chain. Yeah.
Like a skeleton. Oh,
you have springy stuff, and you can make blobby stuff.
Oh,
and
that's
wheels
crazy.
and
so is it easy to learn Newton? It's okay for.
Yeah. It's easy to learn. It's just imagine doing all this by hand. It's
no.
It's impossible.
No, he does Newton 3. Okay.
And you just say like this is a circle. You give it
then
velocity. You give it the weight. So, like if it's a balloon, it would float really slowly. But if it's a rubber ball, then it goes pretty fast. And
linear damping. Oh, that's what you do with the expression linear.
Yeah. That's the same, but it's not aware of anything.
No, it's like a magnetic field.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like, wow,
yeah,
look
you
at
can
that.
do a lot of crazy stuff.
You can deactivate the choice.
And this used to be like a feature that was in Cinema 4D only, and now it's in After Effects with Newton. And you can do like tons of particles to make like a sand in an hourglass or something. And it's really quick too.
Cool. Okay, let's go back to After Effects. Thanks for sharing your experience with Newton. Because when I saw these shapes, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's very Newton-esque.
It's Newton-esque. Who has tried Newton in the chat? I see Walter Freya, maybe you tried? Or who wants to try it? No, I want to do an Adobe Live with someone working in Newton. With Newton, it would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe just get
the
Newton guys over.
Yeah, we make them travel to San Francisco. Yeah. Lee will be upset, but it's so good. Archive says, is Newton free or premium? Oh, I hope it's premium.
It's not free.
Yeah, I hope it's a paid plugin because it's so much work to build a 2D physics engine. I mean, it's like in video games. We have Rob in the chat. Hey, Rob, who says that always wanted to be on Adobe Live. I'm learning Newton now. Except that Rob, I think, is the artist that has been featured the most on Adobe Live. I should do the math, but I think, Rob, yeah, you're first by far between hosting and being a guest. Since the very first day. Tima, you want to try it? Yeah, and Tima, I mean, you remember Tima, he shared an animation yesterday during the challenge, remember? Yeah, you should try Newton. Hi, Olivier. Thanks for joining. Okay, so you are adding more shapes?
Yep.
Okay. Let me know when you start animating so I don't miss it.
Almost.
I see that you opened, you pressed P.
Yes.
You pressed P.
Just positioning. No keyframes yet.
Okay.
It's gonna happen in a second. So I have, I can explain what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm having this circle, and I'm going to animate the color to switch it from blue to a few other colors of my palette, so make it loop.
So how do you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a square on top of it, which is exactly in the same place, so I just copy-paste it the position.
Okay.
That's why I want everything to be zeroed out in the in the shape layer parameters.
Okay.
So I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4 circles, squares,
Okay.
and I'm shifting one over 360 pixels. Is 720.
Ah, okay. So to the right.
And if you're
So you
bad at
have
math,
like
you can just type in
like a
360
stripe of
times 3.
squares. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give them all a different color.
Okay.
So the first one will be blue. Second one will be green.
And stay tuned. We have a chat and win in about 3 minutes.
Gray.
We'll give away an Adobe bottle. I guess there is a better name for this, no? For the bottle, like to keep the temperature. Or a thermos?
Thermos, yeah.
Thermos. What was thermo? Was it flash catalyst? Thermo? Does it ring a bell? There was an Adobe product called Thermo. If someone can find it,
Really?
I think it was the code name beta of flash catalyst. No? Someone will find it in the chat. You will see. 2008.
So I'm gonna add all these into a new group. And I just set the bottom layer to alpha matte. So it's taken the alpha of the shapes
Alpha
above
matte.
it.
Okay, so can you show me where is the? So that's the circle. This.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna reverse it actually.
Okay.
So the circle is the alpha matte.
The circle is at the top.
Yep. And the colored stuff, that's this squares we see beneath it. And I added these all in one group, so I can easily start from 0. Go ahead like maybe 20 frames. 360, minus 360. And now it's green. So this is what it does.
Okay, so that's the alpha matte.
Yeah.
And when you create a layer and you say, okay, that's an alpha matte, it will just act on one layer below or on all the layers below?
No, one layer below.
Just
You can
one.
do all the other layers below, but that's the silhouette alpha or the stencil alpha.
Ah, okay.
But it sometimes
It
gives
can be
some
complex,
problems
no?
when you
Yeah.
when you use
If you add stuff,
pre-comps
then
and
you forget. And
yeah. So I'm shying away from that stuff actually, because it's always giving me problems later on.
Oh, that's cool. You can type directly mathematic formulas?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't have
Oh.
to do all the calculations in my head. So I can just say plus 360, plus
And you choose-
360.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So if we play this now.
I wanted to say something, but I'm afraid of revealing something that is not public. I'm checking first. No, it's not public.
Yes, a nice feature coming.
Okay. I will be able to say it next week, but not this week.
Ooh. Exciting. And what I'm going to do is rotate this minus 10 degrees so it matches the angle of the square. So everything has the same angle in the end.
Oh, that's
Yeah, so there's a bit more emphasis there.
Oh, yeah. That's much better.
Yeah,
And,
I like
and
it.
now it's the circle who has no angle. You know, a circle is an angle.
Yeah,
but
it has
thanks
an
to the
angle inside,
animation
yeah.
now,
And it's a
it
bit
feels
more
tilted.
coherent.
Very good.
So I'm gonna...
Hi, Niladri. Thanks for joining. I think you were with us on day 1 and day 2. Thanks for coming back. As you can see, Jeroen today is working on an animated poster inspired by Bauhaus. I'm sure you will add some animated typeface at some point.
Yep. So the same for the triangle.
Oh,
But we're
you
missing.
just copy-paste the...
Yeah, just copy pasted it. But
Ah,
instead of
there is an issue.
yeah, see
the tip.
the tip. gonna do this minus,
Oh, no.
not the triangle, but this one. Minus 100, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, so it
And
comes from the top?
yeah, so there's still the same angle,
Oh,
but from a
that's
different
cool.
direction.
But then
Okay.
it's not, you have an issue with
Yeah,
the position.
So we're gonna
Yeah. Here we go.
fix it a bit.
Okay. It has to cover everything. Okay. Ah, so cool.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Triangle is a bit more difficult shape, but
No, it works.
Yeah,
it
it
works very
works.
well. It works. Okay, and it's time for the chat and win. So we will play a short transition video, and then I will explain how you can participate and get a chance to win the Adobe bottle, the Adobe Thermo. Cool. So now it's your time. Hi Louis, good to see you. Great motion designer. Make sure to submit your portfolios. But now it's your time to chat. So just say hi. Just say where you're from. But if you're watching us on behance.net/live, sign in and just let us know what you think about this show. Because during 1 or 2 minutes, be super active in the chat. We have a script that will randomly pick someone. And you can get
Ryan Ford is really eager.
the Adobe Thermo. And that's so shiny. Looks like a Stanley Kubrick shot, right? Okay, so I will announce the name of the viewer who will get the thermos. Sorry. I thought it was like a shrimp. Do you know that in English you say one shrimp, two?
Shrimp. Shrimp is shrimp.
One shrimp, two shrimp.
No.
Don't ask me why.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you for being.
Yeah.
Okay. When I moved to the US, it was my first shocking experience.
Mind
It's
blowing.
weird. It doesn't. Yeah.
I knew it's with some.
Yes,
things,
some
but-
words. Yeah, and the same with
But with
shrimp.
shrimp?
Yeah, with shrimp, it's.
Sounds really unnatural.
I'm sorry. That's. Yeah.
All right. I believe you.
Hi Ryan, thanks for the nice feedback. Okay, we'll give you 30 seconds and we will announce who will receive the prize. Hey Kathleen. Hi Cindy, thanks for coming back. Cindy, I think you won.
Shrimp heaven.
You won posters, I think. Right? Posters, including posters from Rob Generate the Third, who is in the chat right now. Okay, here is the name. You want to read the name who will receive the Adobe Thermos?
Ooh. Julia Rhinus.
Yeah, Julia, congratulations, Julia. Thanks for watching us. And we will send you a private message on Behance to exchange information, and you will receive the Adobe Thermos. You can pour coffee, tea, water,
Anything.
anything to
Anything
always
liquid.
be at the perfect temperature
Good for you, Julia.
to be more creative. That's the legend says that if you drink from the Adobe Thermos, you get more creative.
Yeah, IQ goes up, right?
Yeah, and if you drink and also you sleep on the Adobe Creative Cloud pillow, then you become an art director after one night. Instant. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're
back. Yes.
We're back. So, I copied the animation to the triangle. And I changed the position of the colors. So the
Did you
first,
add easing or no?
yeah, I had a little bit of easing.
Yeah,
Of course,
See?
it's got to be some easing. And if you just look at, if you turn off the alphabet, you can see that the first and the last square are the same, so that's where it's looping.
Oh, that's why it looks like a
Yeah.
loop. That's smart. Yeah, because you want to create a loop for a social,
Yeah,
right?
I'm definitely gonna loop. All about the loop. So I'm gonna duplicate it one more time.
Oh, we have someone, Enzi, you are at an event with Scott Belsky. Awesome. I hope it went well. So yesterday, I guess he was in Germany, right? Hi, Erica. So what is your question? Is it possible to see some awesome free plugins live in action? I use Animation Composer. Yeah, me too. I'm a big fan of Animation Composer. But that's a good idea, Erica. Maybe we can do an Adobe Live show one day with a motion designer and just focus on all the free plugins. How to get started with free plugins. That would be cool. I like this idea. Okay, so what's your plan for the rectangle?
So
and
I'm
stuff?
going to copy everything to the rectangle, and I'm spotting a slight issue somewhere, and that's probably because this is not zeroed out.
Ah.
So I copied the position, but it's not perfect, so there we see it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna zero this out. And instead of selecting the rectangle, select the layer and reposition it. Close enough. And let's see. So this position needs to be pasted into this. Yep. Turn on the alpha, turn off the layer.
Okay, let's see.
And there we go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna switch the
colors.
colors again and also the direction. So
You want it to come from the bottom, or
yeah, bottom.
I don't know.
Let's do it. 180. No. So this plus 180, of course. There we go. Yep, works.
Yeah.
So let's change the colors. I'm gonna type in fill. And let's see. So we need some gray in there. So that's also the last color. So we're just gonna copy paste. And here we have gray and green. So let's add some blue. And here we have two blues, so let's make that orange. So and everything is in that 10-degree angle.
Nice.
And I'm spotting a little thingy here.
Yeah, what is this?
That's because the vectors are perfectly aligned, and yeah, there's just a little gap in there. So let's fix that. What's the easiest way to do it? I think by just adding a stroke
To the mask? You add a stroke?
to the four colored rectangles. Just add a little
okay.
stroke and copy the color.
Hi, Alexandre. Thanks for joining.
Let's see if we type in just color. Yes, it's more convenient. We can just
You can filter, and it
Yep.
will only show you the properties with a...
Yep, so that's super.
cool.
So now here there's no white stuff showing through anymore. No.
Yeah.
So
You have it still in the circle.
Yep, I'm gonna do that for the circle and the triangle as well.
And especially if you export animated GIF at the end, it's cool not to have this, you know.
Yes,
Because
those
it
little
adds
imperfections.
the noise and more colors for nothing. Niladre is asking you, do you plan the whole animation beforehand or you just follow it and you add some happy accident during work? And you're okay actually with the happy accident?
Yeah, I have a general idea in mind, but I like to just play around and see what works, what not. Basically, it's just a rough concept that you have in mind. So I had this idea of stacking these shapes, but I didn't know if I put the big rectangle there or the triangle there. So it's an idea. It's those three things that I said in the beginning.
No.
You have the angled text, you have the big shapes, and yeah, the typography kind of added in later.
Yeah. Inspired by just a search that you did on Google, like Bauhaus posters, and you were able to extract the fundamentals of how they used to design posters. That's awesome. Enzi, so you also met yesterday Sebastian. Oh, you know, he was in the chat. He was watching the show. Maybe he's still watching, Enzi.
Oh, really?
So now two of you are together on behance.net/live. This is awesome.
So I'm just gonna copy the circle.
Oh, here he is. So Sebastian, thanks for giving feedback to Enzi yesterday. This is great. Because we do portfolio reviews online, and also good to see that you do the same in real life. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? We need some more tiny shapes in there. Where is it? It's this one. Flip the direction. There we go. So that's already fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting a little bit of stuff here.
Yeah, it's a bit of noise, but...
So, which one is it? It's the rectangle and the rectangle color. I'm gonna tuck it behind the green a bit.
Yeah,
so there we go.
Better.
Okay, so let's add some type at this point. I'm gonna make a new composition.
Have you saved the previous one? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with something slightly
In about
rectangular.
45 minutes, we will start reviewing the portfolios.
Okay. So I'm going with the uppercase because we only animated the uppercase.
And that's all we have.
So easy choice, right text.
Okay, so that's using the plugin Font Manager.
Yep.
And that will take the typography that you animated on the first day, on Tuesday. And you see on the right in the FX controls are all the controllers. So this is how you can directly change the intensity of the animation and also change the colors. So you renamed for clarity. Okay. How did you rename it?
Just Control K? Yeah.
Oh, to display the composition settings.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you can do it here. You press enter and you can rename. That's how I do it.
So let's see. It's green.
Olivier is asking which tablet you're using. Yeah, he's using a Wacom. Nice one, actually. It's small, but very nice, no?
Yeah, it's a small Wacom Pro.
Intrus Pro, yeah.
Intrus Pro, and they don't make them anymore. Actually, they only the new model is medium and large.
Yeah.
But I think that's way too big for me. So I only bought this like last week.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's maybe the very last vacuum interest small in the world. So I'm gonna make this white.
nice.
And scale it down.
It was 10. Yeah.
Yeah. And so center this a bit. I'm just eyeballing it here.
Yeah. I'm sure we can spend time finding the
The
mathematic
perfect
formula, but
yeah.
But usually with typefaces, it doesn't work. Like you prefer to trust your eyes. You want them to appear a little bit after.
Yeah, I'm thinking how I can connect the motion of the typeface with the motion of the.
So when there is a transition, maybe it
Yeah.
appears. Let's experiment. Is it between two or is it during a transition?
So now it only animates on. Let's open up the keyframes. This is all the stuff we made yesterday. So here we have 20 frames. Let's use the same here.
And Arturo says there was a small bamboo for starters. Yeah, that's a good one. Really not expensive as a tablet, the bamboo, but not as precise as the Intuos Pro, but it's still very good. And Alexandre is asking you for your Wacom, did you customize anything or just use the default?
No, I customized
the right click, like the
click.
click
So
on
the big one on the back is the right click, and the front one is pen and scroll. So I can just grab stuff and I think I turned off most of the features.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have gotten the bamboo. So let's see how we're gonna animate this out. We had
Oh, hi Melanie.
to dig into this.
Melanie Steimer. Melanie Stirner, great motion designer from Germany. Let me check something quickly. But I think that, yeah, so next week, if you speak German, you can enjoy also 4 designers next week who will also work with the typefaces from the Hidden Treasures campaign. So the motion designer actually next week won't be Jeroen, but Melanie, who is watching us. So you can, if you speak German, enjoy her work live. It would be on Tuesday on adobelive.com because this is where the German streams takes place.
So now it animates on and off.
Okay. During transition.
Yeah.
But not at the same speed. Right?
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna delete all this, or just gonna move it all the way to the back. Maybe I'll use it later. I will add a keyframe for that position here. And I'm actually gonna use the anchor point instead of position, so it moves at the same angle.
That's a good trick.
Yeah. Let's move it down. I'm going to duplicate the main square and use it as an alphabet again. and then just duplicate this.
And Niladri is asking if you can take some time to talk about your earlier work portfolio, such as some opening titles that you made. So yeah, I guess it was before Animography, or maybe still today. Like, do you do motion design? Like, what are your main activities today?
Well, Animography is my main thing at the moment, but I still do a lot smaller projects on the side for clients, but it's hard to balance both. I did it a long time and I almost went crazy.
Okay.
You know, if
it was too much.
Yeah, if I take on a big project and I have to leave Animography for what it is for like 3 weeks, and you just can't focus on 2 things at the same time. So you're like, instead of doing 2 things half and never knowing how to reach the full potential of either one of them, I chose for Animography because to me it's more unique within the motion design community, and only focus for side projects on small things that I can do start to finish within a week maximum.
Okay.
So I do take on projects, but the longer projects like the motion title sequence stuff, it's I did a couple of times. It was really nice, but it takes 1 or 2 months.
It's too demanding.
You're really diving into a project. Maybe at some point in time again.
Yeah, you can.
But for now, this is
title design.
This is my thing. Let's see how this looks.
Okay, so what did you add? Oh, yeah.
And then it builds in between the pauses.
And then it moves away with everyone. Yeah.
So let's copy this one more time. One, two, three.
Oh.
So fingers crossed that this is now officially looping. Not yet.
Okay, it's back. It will disappear during the transition. Okay, but then there is something weird here, you see?
Yeah. So I think we're missing one layer. So let's go back a few steps. So this actually needs to be aligned here. Yeah, makes sense.
That's
and
the
then crop it.
When it goes out, like it's supposed to go out.
I think this is not working.
You feel After Effects now.
Yeah.
Having a hard time to render. To preview.
Yeah, there's a lot of expressions in that type that it's
okay,
working
now
on,
it's
of course.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
It's Bauhausy, but it's 2018 Bauhaus.
Checking that here it doesn't blink. Yeah, there is a blink.
Yeah, there's a blink. We can.
There is a blink. Yeah.
It's sharp. So now there shouldn't be a blink anymore. Okay, let's save that and
okay, let's check time. It's 55. So friends, you still have 35 minutes to submit your portfolios. We will only review 2. And it has to deal with motion graphics and animated typefaces. Question from our friend Tima. how do you find, select, or curate talented designers for animography?
Well, I do get the occasional email from people who have
they want to participate.
Yeah, who have a good idea, and yeah, it's just basically sending me an email and show me some work, a rough idea. It could be sketches. Ideally, it would be like maybe 4 or 5 characters animated.
Okay.
And then if it looks good and it's has potential, then we're gonna look at After Effects file and the controllers, etc. together. But for the first contact, it's just about a basic idea that can be translated into a working
and then you say,
animated
okay,
typeface.
It can match with the animography philosophy. It can really become a typeface. And then I guess you train them so they respect the structure and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't have to proactively search for designers. Usually they come to you.
Sometimes they come to me. Sometimes I see a typeface that I think is perfect for animation.
You feel the potential.
Yeah, and then I reach out to one of the motion designers in my network, or I do it myself, and just I link a lot of people together.
Okay.
And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And are you the only one, like working on animography, like in terms of the project? Yeah.
That's just me. And then there's Alex White doing font manager. There's Render Tom, who has made the JSX typeface format, which is more technical thing in the background. There's guys like Timo Kelder doing some illustration. I have a friend doing the web design, so there's a lot of people helping me out.
That's
and
awesome.
Apart from that, there's of course all the type designers and motion designers, with me in the middle, with a network around it.
Yeah, it's a huge network. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's a big family. Let's drop this into a 1080 by 1080 composition and add a background. There we go. Now we have a poster thingy. I want to add something on top that I think really helps it. And it's, let's see, so our composition is 700 by 1000. And I want to give it this folded poster texture. So I'm going to fold it in 6 equal pieces. So 350 by 1000.
By 3, yeah.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
So this is at 0, yes. So it's 350 divided by 2. It's not right.
Come on, go to the top.
So there we go. Let's see, is this still? No, it's going horribly wrong.
Yeah.
So let's get.
You can use the align tool. No, won't work.
No, I just need to fix this.
Okay.
So this. I just not need to rush it. Minus 500. There we go. So that's 1. I'm gonna duplicate it. And this is minus 175.
And they said that it's impressive to see how much patient and systematic processes have to happen before the beautiful outcome comes to life. Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time, and this is something that we see all the time on Adobe Live, is that to get beautiful things, you have to take time, take your time. When these days, we don't value time anymore. We want everything to happen
instantly,
in one click. Yeah.
So plus 500. Where did it go?
Is it behind everything? Or?
Yeah, stuff is happening.
And the texture that you want to give, it would be a static one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to give some depth, and so it looks like a poster on a wall that has been folded. Okay. I don't know how you will do that. It'll be interesting. You will use, let me guess, gradients?
Yes, definitely.
Uh-huh.
So there we go.
Okay.
I don't use gradients a lot, but I think we can add them here. So
Gradient fill. Oh, directly in.
Yeah.
It's a type of fill. Okay.
So I really have to figure out how this works. So
okay, let's see.
Edit gradients.
Oh, I guess the alpha is at the top, right?
Yeah, but I want to change the direction as well. So, oh, here's a little.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, you can directly edit it on the
Yeah.
on the canvas. That's nice.
So maybe I can just copy rid of the fill. Switch it up a bit.
And Julia, who won the Adobe Thermos, is asking you, what inspires you beside graphic and animation?
Yeah, it's difficult. There's not one thing. I was in the subway today, and I saw there's a lot of typography everywhere in advertising and stuff. But there was this electric box on the wall, really tiny thing with a really small label. But there was a really nice typeface on the emblem there. So it's in small things, and it's just typefaces or colors in what somebody's wearing or shapes you see around you. It can be anything, but of course also browsing Behance, Twitter, Pinterest, that kind of stuff. I mean, let's be real. It's not only art museums all day, every day. So.
You just come back every day and to enjoy the same exhibition day after day.
I did go to the Centre Pompidou here, so that's was really nice.
What did you enjoy?
There's a Kandinsky thing at the top floor, and there's also an exhibition with modern design with lots of furniture.
Oh.
And I'm a sucker for chairs, especially Jean Prouvé.
Okay.
So there was a lot of really nice objects and furniture there. So yeah, it was awesome. So let's see.
Did you enjoy the view?
Yes, it was also
top?
amazing.
Hi Razim, thanks for joining. So today, what's going on? We are working with Jeroen on an animated poster. So on the first day, he animated a typeface that some design students, with the direction of Erik Spiekermann, brought back to life from the Bauhaus Foundation. It was actually buried in the archives of Bauhaus. And we worked with them. It was awesome. And today we revealed 2 typefaces. So he animated the 2 typefaces, at least a few characters. And today we are having fun with, I would say, a more classic Bauhaus composition. He did some research on what defines a Bauhaus poster, and he tries to animate it. And the goal in the next 25 minutes is to be able to export an animation, share it on social, CC Erik Spiekermann, and see if he gives some feedback. That's the big project.
So let's see how that looks. I'm gonna make this a bit
that's cool.
smaller.
Add some dimension.
Let's get back in there. And cut it off at the right position. Let's see what the RAM is doing.
The RAM's like, "Ugh. Come on, I'm full. Yeah, it will put everything in memory. Huh? Good job.
There we go.
That's nice. I like that the typeface is so alive in this very constrained world. See what I mean?
Yep.
Like the typeface is
Yeah,
going like very organically in a very constrained space. I like this.
yeah, I think that's what
duality.
makes it, what gives it the poster quality. That's a lot of the stuff is static,
Exactly. Yeah.
and you have just really simple wipes, and that gives it that Bauhaus strictness. I like it.
Yeah. What do you think in the chat? RK, you say it looks great. Racing, you say it looks cool. What do you think? Should we export it?
Yeah, I could tinker with it for another 2 hours, but
Yeah, but we need to play the game, huh?
yeah. Oh man, that Erik Spiekermann is giving me pressure, you know?
He would be amazed, but just like
Yeah.
watching the typeface animated, he would be like, wow, because he spent so many hours with the students, you know, on the shapes of these characters that.
Yeah. But we're gonna call it a quick doodle to downplay everything, okay?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so yeah, explain to our friends how you will create the GIF first. So you render the composition without any special compression. You just render a video now.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
gonna do the compression in
Photoshop or something else?
media encoder.
Okay, so for the moment you just.
Yeah, oh, we're gonna share this on Twitter, right? So we
Yeah.
need a GIF, yeah. Okay.
No, because we want the loop.
Yeah. Yeah, this is in Instagram, so Instagram automatically loops, but...
Okay. So, okay.
Erik Spiekermann
Show
is,
us how you
old
share
is
it
he?
on.
He's not on Instagram.
He's
on-
71.
Yeah, he's on Twitter. He's Twitter.
I hope he's not watching. Let me. Maybe he's on Instagram, huh? But
Yeah?
But he's so big on.
But is he on Snapchat?
He's so big on Twitter
Yeah, I know.
that I would be surprised. It's hard to, when you're big on one network, to launch another one. Oh, so there is an Erik Spiekermann actually. Is that him?
No. It's
Maybe that's him when he was young, huh?
E. Spiekermann, I think. I think this is a
Yeah.
fan. No,
It's a
He has
fan.
1,000 followers.
Yeah, it's more about the coffee he drinks than typography. So yeah, maybe we try it on Twitter. So on Instagram, how would you export this?
Yeah, I would
Create
just
a
export
video.
this like this, create a video, and then throw it into media encoder,
Okay,
and use one of the standard settings.
like MP4 and
Yeah, MP4.
H.264. Okay.
Exactly.
And
But
how would you create a GIF?
Yeah, with this button here.
What?
It's one button.
Oh, what's the name? GIFgun. Oh, yeah.
GIFgun,
Okay.
yeah,
Let's try this.
it's awesome.
I don't know GIFgun.
I'm just thinking, should we make it a bit smaller? It's like GIF, because this is like 25%.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Okay, how can you make it
So-
smaller easily?
And let's do it just 540 by 540.
And you scale down the composition.
Let's make the background a bit tiny bit lighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
works
better.
better.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, you have a
GIF
couple
gun.
of
Oh, that's so
options
cool.
here to loop and compression and stuff. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of these GIFs, so this is really worth it. It starts rendering.
GIF gun is not free. No, so
Yeah.
there is another way where you can render a video, drag and drop it in Photoshop and
Yep.
save for the web, but it's a very long process. Like compared with this one,
It's just
you will
click
save a
and done.
lot of time.
And time is money, so it is free.
So no,
It's
it's
making
true.
you money.
If you make GIF like every day for social, like I would definitely invest in this plugin.
Yeah, and what's more, it's
How much is
creates
it?
better looking files, and it's smaller, the files in the end. So at
And
least
it's
that's my experience.
$30.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if you for your
What
communication.
can you get for $30?
Yeah, $30. Seriously,
Three coffees.
it's 3 coffee and 3 croissants in this district of Paris.
So, and there we have it. Com 5 GIF.
Oh my God! Oh, it creates a very beautiful GIF. I can tell.
Yeah. So and there are some, you
Some
know,
noise, but
that's
seriously,
that's a happy accident. That's
it's
like,
nothing. It creates texture. It's actually quite
Yeah.
good.
so we could, you know, try
like
it
it.
with by ramping up the colors. Do
And you
another
can
one.
directly export a GIF directly in. You can export as GIF directly in After Effects. I'm not sure. So I know it was part of After Effects. I know they removed it just before GIF became hype again.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh crap! We don't support GIF anymore." Maybe it's back.
Doesn't make a big difference because it's such a shallow color range.
Yeah, nice.
But it's half MB, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's good, no?
should we throw this at Erik Spiekermann?
Yeah, okay, let's try that. So do you want to log in the browser? And yeah, we can switch to the camera, so we don't show you login, maybe just to
I
the
don't.
front camera.
I don't know I need to get my phone to get my password.
Whoop.
1 second.
Yeah. And in the meantime, what can I show you? I will show you more animated typefaces from Animography, okay? Let's see.
So just grabbing my password manager here.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm trying to find. This one, I think, is one I used, a license, Madita. Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah,
use
but
it
is
for,
also really complicated, you know,
for-
under the hood.
yeah,
Yeah.
I use it for transitions, like back in the days on Adobe Live to say coming next. Wow, it's a very nice. So usually, you know, when you have animations presenting the animated typefaces, are they made by the same designer usually?
Yeah.
Most
yeah,
of the time?
mostly, yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes we update them because, you know, stuff gets old and you get better.
Okay. This is great. And let's say if I buy Madita, okay,
Yeah.
do you sometimes update also the typeface?
Yeah.
And then do I have to buy it again, or
No. You get an email.
You get
with,
a free updates.
notification, Free update.
wow, cool.
So if we add in a new function or expand the character set.
And beside Zircon, what is the most recent one?
Hypernova.
Okay, let me find. Oh, here. Ooh, it's also a little bit geeky, no?
Yeah, it's definitely geeky.
Wow. It's a crazy teaser. That could be very popular, you know, for all the YouTubers, you know, like they customize their YouTube channel, you know, when they play video games and stuff.
Yeah,
that could be a very popular, or on Twitch, you know.
It's being used a lot on YouTube intros and that kind of stuff.
I'm pretty sure.
So I'm in.
Okay,
Twitter.
let's go back to Twitter.
I've tagged Erik. So what are we gonna say?
Hi
Erik.
So we shouldn't start with at Erik.
No.
Let's
just
add a hi. Okay, let's not be shy. Hi space Erik. Yeah.
I've got Erik. Is it with a K or a?
Yeah, I think so. Let me check, but
Yeah.
it's with a K. Hi Erik.
I'm not a copywriter.
Oh my God, the word. I'm so bad with copy.
let's ask
Okay. What should we tweet? It should be something. I've just created this animation live on Adobe Live.
Live on live.
Live. I've just created this animation live on Behance. What do you think about it? Like, we need a call to action. Like, we want him to reply. You know? Okay. Super bad copywriter. If only we had a great copywriter in the room. No. Okay, so now all people watching, what is your Twitter account? Because we need to retweet and stuff. It's Animography.
Yeah, at Animography.
Okay, so it's twitter.com/Animography. Okay, let's all go on the Animography page. Maybe team, you can catch the tweets to put the link in the chat. Okay, Erik, we just slapped together this quick animation. It's on phone, what do you think? Okay, that's good, that's good. I love it. If you can, okay, can you?
What are the hashtags?
Adobe Live.
Adobe Live.
One word.
Adobe Hidden Treasures.
And let me check.
Yeah, Hidden Treasures.
Lee, what is the Hidden Treasures hashtag? You remember?
I got it already. Behance. Something else.
And
World Cup Soccer.
Say no, not World Cup Soccer. Okay, Animography. Can you add live on and the link to behance.net/live? So if they want to join us, you know, if I can have a tiny opportunity to promote the show. Oh yes, this is awesome. Oh, be careful. It says Behance. Yeah, it's the auto. Yep. Yes, I love it.
Go.
Tweeten. Okay, it's uploading the Tweeten.
You said hi, Erik. Shouldn't it be hi, Mr. Spiekermann?
No. We're friends now. You had breakfast with him.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing, actually.
Okay, it works. Okay, let's switch to my screen. I am on your page. Okay, now I want you all to go on the Animography Twitter page. You say like, want you retweet. We want Erik to reply. Oh my God, this is awesome. Can't wait for. Okay, we'll just spam him. Okay.
Hey, Spiekermann.
Comments.
Yeah.
Feedback. Cool. Okay. Let's do it.
Should have used my copy. You missed it. Hi, Erik. You made a thing out of your thing. What do you think? Yes, really.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah.
We're very lucky. We have the best copywriters in the team. Oh, thanks, Andrea, for retweeting. This is awesome. Okay, maybe you can go back to After Effects. And you have 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, we will start reviewing portfolios. So
okay.
maybe if you want to add something cool, that's the moment. And I will monitor Twitter, okay? I will let you know if...
Okay.
And maybe your friends in the chat, you can also monitor and see if Erik replies. Maybe he's like, oh, leave me alone, you know.
Probably.
Adobe Live, okay. Adobe Live all week. It was such a fun show. Like, yeah, if you didn't have the opportunity to watch the first show of the week with Erik Spiekermann here, he was with Christine Arth and Katarina Bianchini. It was so good. So much fun. Really invite you to watch this episode. Ooh, what's going on? So now you're using the second typeface.
Yep. And I'm gonna actually delete that thing again and make it into a new comp. It's more organized.
Rufus also added a comment like, we're all pushing the tweet.
Nice.
15 likes already, 6 retweets. Thank you, my friends. Oh. Okay.
Can we fit one more?
Can you distribute this? Okay, distribute layers. Ah, too easy. And that's not a plugin, right? It's by default.
Yes, by default.
Okay. Thanks, Alexandre. Making a chainmail, yeah. If you don't retweet, you will have bad luck for 7 years.
So I'm gonna use Rift on this to stagger these. 4 frames.
So they don't appear at the same time. Okay.
Yeah. So the characters come on one after another.
Nice.
With 4 frames in between, and also
Oh.
top to bottom.
Like
so
a waterfall.
The A is now exactly at the same amount of time as the B, and this B as this A and this U. So let's see when it.
Oh yeah, I can feel it already. Wow, that looks so good.
Let's see what that looks like.
Looks good. Huh?
In 5 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, and where is my? So here's the Sans poster. Oops. So that was comp. No, I didn't make that. Which is you should start naming stuff.
Yeah, comp 5, comp 4.
Sounds.
And we start reviewing portfolios in 5 minutes. Thanks to everyone who shared a link to their Behance portfolio.
So, Sans poster, I'm going to take the poster texture, slap it onto, was it 7? No, was it 6? Yes, it's 6. So then we have the texture comp again. Which this? No?
Joel is wondering what Laszlo Moholy-Nagy would think of typography today. Yeah. I think that's also what's cool this way. I'm pretty sure that if in the 20s they would have computers and After Effects, I'm sure they would have, you know, like Bauhaus motion designers. Pretty sure, because they were doing everything, like also poetry, photography, crazy ones, product design, like really everything. So. It looks good with because now the folding, you know, like it looks like a grid.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly matching the grid.
Oh yeah, so yeah, there are 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can bump this up some more. So this is. Here's me poster. I'm a mess here with all my comps.
Yeah, but you're live, you know.
It's
that's what happens when you're live.
live.
You're in a rush. We had to tweet this beautiful animation. But the GIF gun, oh my god, I will definitely get it.
Yes, that's
just, oh my god.
Go-to tool.
I've been wasting so much time creating my GIFs. It's crazy. Oh, what's coming? What's this? Ooh.
Yeah, I think maybe we can switch the colors a bit.
Okay.
I'm just going to pop a bit of casement on top. Duplicate this.
So you want to play at least 2 colors?
Yeah. Just make it a bit more interesting.
Okay.
So this is now green, and the background should become blue. And have this come on from a different side. Also on top. See if that works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see a comp 7.
I know. So here we go.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, and now I should transition with the color. Here we go. Start with blue. Wow, it looks good with the blue. Looks like the blue of Behance.
Yep.
Yeah, you should share it too. Make a GIF. Come on, you have this plugin now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's one click.
And now this was the big one or the small one? No, this is the small one.
Awesome. Okay, I will let you share it on the...
Yeah, one thing.
What did you notice?
Yeah, with GIFs, what's my render comp? This is my render comp. So we want to have started an interesting frame. So I'm gonna cut it in half again.
You don't want to start with a
start with
just
a
blank frame?
So let's double check if this is
Yeah.
working correctly.
Let's make sure it doesn't blink. Oh, that's a nice trick.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
So this is.
Yeah, that must be the new one. It's heavy, huh?
It's 1.2.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's like a high definition image. Walter says, someday I'll do animations like that. I need to study a little. Okay, but that's good, Walter, that this is inspiring you.
Yeah.
And it's giving you the motivation to do more. That's awesome. Blue Hands, yeah, that's a good one for him.
Blue Hands, yeah.
Actually, Scott Bielski, you know, the founder of Behance, he studied the live with us on Tuesday, and he said that the first thing that they did when they started working on Behance was to choose the typeface. So they did a huge typography research, and at the end they chose Helvetica. So, don't get me started. But then it's true that Helvetica and this very specific blue, this is Behance now. That's the identity. Okay, what should we say?
So what was the other good copy that?
Yeah, who is the copywriter? What should we post in the second tweet?
It was a nice copy. Maybe we can reuse it in this one.
Yeah, okay. We want some nice copy for a second tweet.
I'm gonna drop all the hashtags in there already.
Okay, so yeah. Adobe Live, Adobe Hidden Treasures, that was it, right? Yeah, here we go. And maybe you can add the live on behance.net/live. Be careful with the... Be careful.
Yes.
Okay.
So nobody's getting on onto the comments now?
Or do something simple like they want Mr. Gus to show the expression used for the text wiggle. Jim, if you watch a replay on the episode on the first day, you will see the expressions. They are all in the videos. Maybe we can just do something simple, like, hey, and here is another one, using and the name of the typeface, you know. And you add at Erik Spiekermann because it's okay. We can spam him, I guess.
What's your
IZE? Yeah, here we go. He's making me spamming you. That's good. That's the best copy ever. Okay. There we go. Tweeten. Okay. That's fun. And okay, let's make sure you're... Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Cool, okay. Congratulations for sharing 2 animated posters. It's awesome. Yeah. And now it will be time to review some portfolios. We will play a short video transition and start reviewing 2 portfolios.
Cool.
And we're back in space. You see in the spaceship.
Yes, I love this deck here. I'm gonna just push the buttons.
Awesome. So we have 2 portfolios, and the first one is Melanie. She was watching us, and she will be
in the live chat,
the guest of the German stream next week. So let's switch to my screen.
I think I've seen her work on Instagram before. She did some really nice stuff for 36
You know,
days
we're
of
in
type.
space, so when we communicate with Frank, it
Yeah.
takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, okay.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
there
because,
we
yeah.
are.
When we're on Earth, it's,
Yeah, you push the wrong button.
very fast,
Yeah.
but once in space, it's
Of course, it's a vacuum.
not as responsive.
Yeah.
Okay, so Melanie, thanks for sharing. You are for Hamburg. So what I do first is usually I read the description.
Yeah.
Graphic
go.
functionalities, looking for new adventures. Okay, I like that. Good. Okay, so usually I ask, let's say you want to work with Melanie or you want to send her style. Which one do you want to open?
I'm really intrigued by the Flowbows number 3. The
This
right,
one?
No, the gray
Oh.
Thingy, because it's so
Oh,
nice
Flowbows
circular.
3.
It looks almost like the Zircon opening screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's check this one then. Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Here we go. Wow.
Yeah, as you can see, I love staggered looping animation, so I'm a real sucker for this. I love mesmerizing stuff. Where did it go? Oh, there we are.
Whoa.
Oh, some 3D,
Yeah.
some effectors going on there.
Wow. How did she do that? Because she's not mentioning Cinema 4D in the tools, so I guess
No?
it's just using After Effects.
Yeah, or she's lying.
And vectors. Maybe Melanie, you can let us know.
Did you use Cinema?
You use Cinema 4D or no? But I think it's only After
Ah,
Effects.
that's insane to have that.
Wow, look at the texture here.
Yeah, it looks. I wouldn't know how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, this sequence stuff is awesome.
It doesn't
these
stop.
squares. Insane. Oh, there she is.
Change
She
description.
changed.
I love loops and
many
many
layers.
layers. Only After Effects. Wow, good job.
Wow.
That's impressive.
I think you should share your source files and
Thanks.
sell them.
That's very good. And let's see if she has animated typography, because this is your
Yeah,
thing.
she did the 36 days of type. I've seen her work before on Instagram, but it's nice to dive into
Oh, okay.
her
Maybe I can zoom in.
Behance thing, because I never seen her projects in full
B.
glory. Yeah, nice.
Oh, I love this.
So she's a shape layer master as well.
Whoa.
Insane.
Woo.
I remember the G being really nice. Also in design, but also animation. Wow, this is
That's
3D
good.
again.
It's looping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Ah,
next,
nice.
so next
Nice
week
result.
she will show us how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. In German though.
I'm gonna
but
watch. And this, I remember this one. This is
You
insane.
understand? You
Yeah.
understand German, right?
A bit. A
Yeah.
bit. Tiny bit.
You will be able to follow.
Yeah. The way I speak German is mostly just Dutch with a German accent, and I'll get around with that.
So she will be live at 10 a.m. German time. Yeah, on Tuesday,
Awesome.
10 a.m. Central Europe time, on Tuesday on adobelive.com. Wow. H, that's cool. With a negative
Yeah.
space first. That's funny. Mr. I, here we go.
Nice.
Yeah, that could be
Little
like
cerise.
the style also of what you have on Animography.
Yeah.
This one.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. It's not easy to find a loop, you know, with
Oh, yeah.
wow. Interesting.
Super intricate.
Yeah. We just want to discover the entire alphabet, you know. We don't want
Yeah.
to stop. Oh, I love this one.
The M for Melanie.
Yeah,
Wow.
creepy.
It's almost like processing, you know?
Wow.
Oh, so fluid. And
Yeah.
I like how it descends a layer
Yeah,
each
and
time.
then it comes back to light. There we go. And it comes
Awesome.
darker.
Smart.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, love it.
Nice contrast.
Trippy. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Isometric.
And this is like
Ooh.
the G again.
Whoop.
Energetic. Yes, I love this one.
Yeah.
Love the Y.
This one is wow.
Super nice. And I know she did it with all the trim pods, so it must have been a lot of layers and keyframes there.
Yeah.
It's
So which one was your favorite?
I
There
think
are
the
some-
G and
The
the
G,
Y.
okay.
Yeah. But the G, also the design and the color of the background, this really works for me. And you know, the wavy motion there. Love it.
Super good. Oh, she has been featured in the motion design category
Rightfully so.
and in the student show. Good job, Melanie. That's super impressive.
Okay, let's see what else is there.
Okay, we want to see more now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a lot of stuff. Let's maybe check the most recent one. Another flow bows. We love flow bows.
Yeah. I wonder does she is because this is all like design studies, motion studies,
Yeah.
and experiments. But is
Maybe she
there-
explains during the first one what this is.
I would love to see if there's client work there.
Okay, maybe. Let's see. Waiting icons. Or let us know, Melanie,
Yeah, Melanie,
if
is there a
there is a
project?
client work that we can check. Whoa, this one looks crazy too.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Infographics. Yeah. Twitter infographics.
Awesome. This could also be animated in the Melanie Sterner style.
Yeah.
Nice. Love the typography on that as well. Super tiny but clear. Let's check the flow this Flowbo's.
The
thing.
first one? Mhm.
Yeah. Because I think this is some more type in it. So it's all this cascading. You know, there's a real signature there.
Yeah. And that's amazing because you see all the studies that she made during the Flowbows, that she applied everything in the
Yeah.
animated typefaces.
Yeah.
Like you feel this one is, wow.
Yeah,
So
really
nervous.
elastic, yeah.
Yeah.
Tension.
I love tension. Wow.
Oh, this is super
This is-
different with
yeah.
the black and white. I also like it.
Mhm. Like a kaleidoscope.
She also has a signature color palette.
Yeah.
Oh, this one is nice.
Yeah.
The
You like this one?
flowery thing, yeah. At this stage, where it's perfectly matched.
That's nice too.
Yeah. Ooh, I
Wow,
love this.
wow, wow.
More technical.
Melanie, this is very impressive. Icons, okay. Maybe they are static icons,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Uh,
static work too, like static illustrations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good too.
Nice.
But yeah, so what would be the feedback, the main feedback you would say, like when you discover her work and the portfolio?
Yeah, I love the work. I love all the experiments because there's almost no end to it. You know,
Yeah.
you can go on and on forever, and you can look at each loop forever. But it's for me, it's really hard to see, and I think for clients as well. You see, this works, but how can it work for me? You know,
Okay.
how can this work in a environment that's for a client project? Can we see the weighting type? That's really nice.
Mhm.
So this could be like a brand
go.
name or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's, you know, when you look
Ah,
like
yeah,
on a
loader.
website or in an app.
Oh, these are all loaders.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So that's an application
yeah,
of
definitely.
motion design. In an app, it could be on mobile, on a website.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice too.
Weight, that's very nice, yeah. Oh, very nice transitions.
Awesome. Oh, that's fun too. Yeah. I like the delay. Oh, can we show that one? Yes, I'm a sucker for this stuff.
Okay. Like a clock, you know, it looks like a clock mechanism.
Yeah, oh, that's nice too. Yeah, I love this.
So good, yeah. Melanie, good job. We can't wait to see you live next week.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
exciting.
gonna watch. I'm gonna tune in.
And
I'll
there is
be on the live chat.
Yeah. So thanks for sharing your work. And there is one more portfolio to review.
Yeah.
And Louis, I saw in the
Mala.
chat.
Okay.
He said hi at the beginning of the show. He's from school Penningen, a very good design school. in Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the best actually.
Oh, really? Nice. Okay, let's.
Okay, maybe you could add a paragraph, Louis. So it's not only to introduce yourself, but it's also to, you can include some jokes. It's a good way to know more about your personality. And I see some animated letters here. You want to check them?
Yeah, definitely.
He was featured actually for them, so that must be.
Love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the variety, and everything is so different, but it all works so good together. Is there a word with this? Because that's where you can see if it works. If we scroll down, can we see?
Okay, so maybe we see
some close-ups.
Each characters like A, I, A.
Yes, awesome.
C.
Oh, I love that cascading circle.
Yeah, it's very elegant.
Yes.
With the
awesome.
thin lines, always like moving around the shapes to almost guide the eye.
Yeah, and what I like about it, this is not only nice animation, but as a static image, each character works. It's just really good design. So there's not only animation to fluff up something that's.
Oh, look at this one.
What?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, with the bounce at the end.
Yeah. So this could be an entire animated typeface in that style.
Yeah, Louis, if you want to.
Yeah, please
contact
send me a link. Reach out to me.
Jeroen, that could be a nice typeface. Oh, this one is crazy too.
Yeah, love it. How the thing next to it carries it.
Yeah, I like when he adds, all these
the little
eyes
details.
that give you some direction. Oh, and it's on Vimeo. Oh, that's smart too.
Yeah,
to
definitely.
Oh, that's the video here. Youth.
Yeah, here we see a word.
That's the name of the.
This is super nice. I can see this on a magazine cover or something.
Wow, look at that.
Yes.
Wow.
Is he in the chat now? Oh,
wait, here he is. Salut à tous, he says. Yeah. Hi everyone. Okay, maybe we can.
And Melanie's also going crazy on.
Whoa. Maybe we can check
and
the Faber Novel Institute. So.
Oh yeah, already love it.
Okay, I'm sold.
The VR's nice with the stuff behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the depth of it and the lines here.
Yeah, this is super cool.
So this is good graphic design and a lot of tiny elements, a lot of elegance.
Wow.
And the color palette is great too.
What do you do today, Louis? Are you still a student? Do you work in an agency? Are you freelancing? Yeah, let us know. So this is already a very good creative work. And Faber Novel, I mean, it's a big deal. Huh?
Two colors on the VR is really nice touch. Yeah, I love it. But what's it for? It's a website for design?
The Faber Novel Institute.
Okay.
There is also
macro.
This one. Come on, Louis.
I think he should be reviewing my portfolio. It's insane. This is so well designed. Oh man, this is so nice. And this is why you should pay attention in maths class. This is.
Oh, there's a video too.
Yeah, make it full
screen.
It's
very good. Yeah. Boom. Micro, macro. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Nice transitions. The atom, okay.
Lines.
The elements, neutron. Oh, so I think he goes small and he will go big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy concept. Fractal, yeah.
And space. Now he will go big now.
Yes, awesome.
Oh,
there's a lot of
it says this project is quite old. Come on, Louis.
Really?
Update your portfolio. Oh, he's a freelancer now, based in Paris.
Ah, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And now it's macro.
I love the parallax.
And he will go back to the atom, I guess. Here we go.
Yeah. Love it.
And a great story too. It's not only well designed, it's a great story. Wow. Yeah, I mean, any feedback for Louis?
Yeah.
He should send you an animated typeface, I think.
You should. I'm gonna check this out, Louis Malloy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing your work, Louis. This is really, really good. And yeah, I mean, with Louis and Melanie, like finishing this with 2 portfolios of motion designers who animate typeface, I think this is awesome. This is really great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a few minutes. Let's go back on Twitter and see what's going on there.
Erik Spiekermann.
Yeah, no,
So
he didn't comment.
No, he's already in bed, I guess. He's 17. Or he's watching the World Cup. Is it still football on
Yeah,
right now?
it's on. Yeah, Russia won the first game.
Yeah.
It's in Russia. Yeah, they did very good. They won 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a good start. It's very promising.
Yeah, we're not there, so I'm didn't even get into it.
Tribute to the power of 10. I see, Louis. I get it. You should check the work of Kelly Anderson. She did also a very interesting.
I did
what's the name?
something to
Flip
it,
book.
Yeah. The Eames video is insane. That's a big inspiration for me as well.
But yeah, thanks for the 3 days of.
Yeah, it was super.
And you
fun.
combine everything. So here we see the typeface that you animated on the second day, and here on the first day. But today they are alive, living in these beautiful posters with Bauhaus compositions. This is great. So yeah, we wish you the best. Okay, for the coming years, we want more animated typefaces. Okay, so do you have a big goal in mind or something that you want for animography?
Yeah, of course, a more expanded collection and also more bespoke work. I already do a lot of interesting projects where I create animated typefaces for a brand or a festival or something, but I would really like to do more of that, so you can really design with a certain purpose. So I think that's really nice. So if anyone is now watching, he has a nice festival or product or brand and could use some animated type as part of the identity, send me a mail.
Let's go for it. That's super nice introduction to the world of animated typography. I really learned a lot also in After Effects with all the expressions. It was really awesome.
Thanks.
And so the live event is not over. Now it's time to enjoy some UI and UX design with Philip. He will be back in about 5 minutes with Rufus working in Adobe XD. So stay tuned. We will be back on behance.net/live in exactly 5 minutes. Okay. Thanks again. I hope to see you soon. And bye everyone.
Bye.